Hello everyone, welcome to this last session on managing input-output files in Java. In this session, you will learn how to combine two files and how to create a temporary storage called buffers. At the end of this session, you will understand how to combine two streams, concatenating and buffering files. It is possible to combine two or more input streams into a single input stream, and this process is called as concatenation of files, and it is done using a special class called sequence input stream. One of the constructor of this class takes two input stream objects as parameter or argument and combines them to construct a single input stream. Java also supports creation of buffers to store temporarily data that is read from or written into the stream, and the process is known as buffered input output operation. A buffer is between a buffer exists between the program and the source or between the program and the destination, and it acts as a filter. Buffers are created using the buffered input stream and buffered output stream classes. Here is a program to illustrate how to create a single stream by concatenating or combining two streams. So, firstly, a class is created and then a main method is included within the class. And later, we are going to create two objects of file input stream, that is file1 and file2, and are initialized to null. Later we are going to initialize this objects file1 and file2 to the input files. And in the next line we are creating an object of sequence input stream, that is file3, and it is also initialized to null. Now let us see how to open the files to be concatenated. To open the files to be concatenated, we have to link the actual files to the file input stream objects. So I am writing file1 equals to new file input stream. Within the parenthesis, we are going to pass the name of the file. Here the name of the file is text1.dat. So this should be enclosed within the parenthesis. That is the first file, and the next file is text2.dat. text2.dat. Once this initialization happens, file1 object and file2 objects are now pointing to the actual files. And now to concatenate these two files, what we are going to do is we are going to pass these file1 and file2 objects as a parameter to the sequence input stream constructor. Once these two file names are passed as a parameter to sequence input stream, it is going to generate a combined stream containing the content of the file1 and file2, and now it is present in file3. So file3 is now holding the content of both the file 1 and 2. Next, the program now creates an input buffer named inBuffer and connects it to the file3, and creates an output buffer named outBuffer and connects it to the system.out that represents the screen. It then uses a while loop to read all the bytes in the input buffer and displays them through the output buffer. The entire process of concatenation, buffering and displaying the content of the two independent files is illustrated in the next slide. See, this is what happening in the program. We have created two files, file objects file1 and file2, and we have linked that files to the appropriated files in the system. And through the sequence input stream, we are going to create the combined stream which contains the content of both file1 and file2, and this is linked to a temporary storage area, that is inBuffer. And then using read method, we are reading the content from this buffer to our current program, and then from the program the content is written into the output stream. This is written into the output buffer, and this buffer is linked to system.out. System.out internally it connects to the screen, that is the monitor. The standard output device is a monitor, so system.out represents the monitor. And this completes the topic, that is creating buffers and concatenating two files in Java. Thank you for patience listening.